E bar, A bar. So we were just kind of talking about coming up with some other things, vamps, and then maybe coming up with some vamps out of the chords, breaking up the chords a little bit. So the first thing we talked about was, let's say we're going to play with our index finger, we're going to bar the 5th and 4th strings and get that E, and then we're going to play with the it's like off of this kind of rhythm, and it's that Love Struck Baby, right? And we're going to go hit those 2 strings together, and then we're going to, and we can hit 2 strings together through all this, or we can single out the strings. But basically what our left hand wants to do is bar those 2, and then our second finger is going to be on the 3rd fret, 6th string, and then our 3rd finger is going to be on the 4th fret, 6th string. So it sounds like, and we started out like this. With a baby elephant walk, I think. And then we added the 5th string with the index finger, second, which is, it's still there from, and then we're going to go 5th string. If we played them individually, it would sound like, and if we play the strings together, it sounds cool too. Mouthful with our right hand and go. And another thing you can use that for is the boogie thing, when you go down on the 6th string and you come up on the 4th and 5th strings, like, and then we start doing that little run with our 2nd and 3rd finger of our left hand. It sounds like this. And the real fast boogies go like this. And if we do it at the A, we just go up a string. And now our index finger is on the 4th and 3rd strings. That's for the A, and then we could do that, say that's an A now. We could also do that in sliding pentatonic, starting with our index finger here on the 5th fret, 6th string, and go. And we won't get the half step right here, but we'll have this, the whole step slide. Say this was Tom's lesson. I don't know if I did at the beginning of the whole thing. I'll write it down. Here we go. Then we could also do it. We're starting out of the what we were been calling kind of the G position, and we're going so the lick will start on our little finger. If we want to get that half step, this is the best way to play it as we go up the neck in certain closed positions, like with our little finger on the 6th string. 5th fret, and then our 2nd finger will come on the 3rd fret, 5th string, and then our, yeah, that's it, you got it. And the cool thing about that position, that closed position, is you can do that anywhere, like B flat. So our little finger will be on the 6th fret, 6th string, and we can move it up. So let's see. So let's say we were going to go play out a C in this like G kind of position and go. Your other guitar players in your band could just kind of go C7 chords, and then you'd both be playing something completely different, you know, and it would go well together. Okay, and let's see, that is, okay, and then also when we go to the, we were playing out of C, so then when it goes to the 4, remember it comes out of the what you were thinking looks kind of like a D shape on 3 strings, but when you put all the fingers down, it looks like a C chord with the bar at the 5th fret, and that's going to be playing out of G there. I mean, I'm sorry, out of F. Yeah. And then that is also a closed position that could be moved up and down the neck. And we also talked about if we were in, let's say C, since we were talking about playing out of C there before. We were talking about breaking up these strings and practicing the intervals in there. So say in a E bar chord like this, we have the 6th string and the 4th string. So that is an octave. All right, and then we have, out of this same chord position, we have the 5th string. If we play the 5th string and the 3rd string, which is the next pair, then we have a 6th. Then we can move that up. And we're going to go. And we want to just kind of, we want to take these kind of, whoops, let's see. And we want to do that with all the pairs, with skipping the string in between. Okay, and also out of this chord, you know, that's one, like an E bar C. We can play the G looking C2 and split the strings up the same way. And we want to take those sixths and stuff that we find in there, we want to move them up and down the neck and see where it starts to make sense to us. And for next week, we're going to pick either a Hendrix song or another thing Jimi Hendrix played before that with the Isley Brothers. And he used a lot of this, you know, those 6 and stuff, and that's where he kind of developed that flowery style, you know. Okay, and so you might check out some old Isley Brothers stuff, or trying to think of another guitar player that uses that Joe Bonamassa. When I saw him, he was using a bunch of this stuff.
I know another guy that sort of embodies Jimi Hendrix. The young guy, he does all that stuff.
Yeah. So just check out those shapes. Is that about it?
Yeah.
Okay. That's Tom's lesson for today.
I think that's all the stuff we talked about.
I can't think of anything else right there.